Alright guys, so we're going to be checking out the latest build for Dragon Ball Unreal right now. I just got my hands on it yesterday. I gave it a little bit of a test just to make sure that either the mouse and the keyboard made more sense with the controller. So we're going to be using an Xbox controller today. It's going to be awesome. So let's just hop right into it. Let's give it a nice full throttle. Okay, just want to turn down just a little bit. Alright, so the menu's changed a little bit from the last build. Apparently there's a customization feature that you could get that emud has. You can customize the characters a little bit, which is dope. But yeah, the multiplayer of the Steam doesn't really work. It takes you to a portal that you can log into, but it doesn't really work. The maps, they reduce the amount of maps that you can use. But we're just going to hop right into the desert, because I think it looks the best. But it does eat up a lot of frames. It can eat up a lot of frames, not my computer. And then we'll roll with base form Goku. Just because base form Goku is really the only character that works. Everyone else in here is still placeholders for now. So.
All right, let's do this.
There we go. So yeah, I mean it looks great.
Fight.
Looks fantastic. The buttons are still the same. So right bumper is gonna send you flying. You know, right trigger will power you up. If you press right bumper again, you'll fall back down to the ground. A is jump. You can, when you're on the ground and stuff, you can punch and kick with X and Y. Oh, you can't in base form. I'm sorry. This build has base form Goku doesn't really work properly. But yeah, you still have the power up is still going to be right trigger. So I'll play the animation that they did in Kismet. It's right trigger.
You monster!
So it's I mean we're getting there, right? Like emud is really pushing it. It's a great basically solo project. It's about as good as it gets. Super Saiyan Goku.
Are you ready?
So yeah, you can fly, you can power up. They don't have the move sets in here. Oh, I forgot. He added a roll to Goku's flying. So when you're on the sticks and you're moving around, he added a roll, which is like a really cool, just little nice thing to add in there. Super Saiyan 3 is the next evolution. It doesn't quite give you Super Saiyan 2. The camera pan is pretty smart in this. We'll zoom in. I just want to show you the model a bit. So, I mean, it's sick. That is just awesome. You did a really good job. So, from Super Saiyan 3 into the next phase, he did something kind of clever, and he did something that a lot of people are probably going to start to catch up on. So if you want to upgrade, you can either go Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan God, which is really cool. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 is the only one that works. He doesn't have the Super Saiyan God built in just yet. And all the moves and stuff like that work with Super Saiyan 4. So we're just going to do that. The clipping into the ground. It's alright. It's just the way the map works and the way that the model is rigged. It's kind of funny. It's like he's just taking a dirt nap. See, this part really gets me excited because I was a huge Evolve fan. I was a big Evolve fan, so like I want to see him do something where you can play as the Ozaru against like two other characters. This is cool too. He goes Super Saiyan and Ozaru to get Super Saiyan 4. It's so cool. Like, this is the type of stuff that I wish like AAA developers were doing. But that's what makes fan-made projects so great, is because they can take the time to really make everything look great. As I was saying,
You're a strange one.
the moves list works in the Super Saiyan 4 form, which is great. Let's check out the model really quick. Oh, I have to be in the air. That's right. There we go. Oh, it doesn't. That's frustrating. I forgot that it doesn't actually let you. It's a bug here. Let's restart it.
Yeah.
I forgot that if you try to pan, the camera's fixed in a really weird way on this model. If you try to pan, it pans into the model and then it disappears, which is fine. It's not a big deal. That's something that can easily
Sorry,
fix.
but I can't lose.
But
Round 1, fight.
there we go. I don't think you can do damage. Yeah, you can't really do damage. It just knocks him away. So there's the power up for it. If you hold right bumper in the air, you get movesets. The only one that doesn't work is the Gogeta Fusion. But you can still do a 10 times Kamehameha just by holding X. It's pretty cool. The Spirit Bomb still works as well, so if you hold select or back, it'll do the Spirit Bomb. There it is. Look at that thing. And then it'll let you know when it's ready, and then you just let it go.
You're finished.
Through the map. Not what I was expecting, but it happens. Alright, there it is. So like, once he's able to clean that up, though, it's gonna be beautiful. What else do we? Oh, the Ki Blast. That's right. So. Slow Kamehameha there. I think it just has a travel distance that it has to go before it actually explodes. Yeah, I think there's just a thing about the animation that it has to go through. And then you can go Super Saiyan 5. I know that it's not canon, but it's still something really cool that he added in there. But yeah, let's just show you the Super Saiyan 5 difference. So this is like the Dragon Ball Absalon, Dragon Ball AF Super Saiyan 5. Let's zoom in a bit. But yeah, this is the Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball Absalon, Super Saiyan 5. Not canon yet. We know that Super Saiyan White is coming to Dragon Ball Super. We don't know like how and in what shape, but we do know Toriyama said that Super Saiyan White was gonna happen. But look at that. I mean, it just looks minion, like super minion right there. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. I mean, Super Saiyan 5 doesn't work properly. There's nothing really that you can do except for jump. You can't power up and you can't punch or do anything. It's not rigged up yet. But if you do transform again, you go back into Goku base form. So if you want to just go through the stages really quick, let's zoom back in. So you got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and then you got Super Saiyan Goku over here. And then we'll go Super Saiyan 3. There we go. Oh. Let's go back out one more. There we go. So Super Saiyan 3. And then, oh, camera rigging, I was a little bit too far in. And then Super Saiyan 4. There we go. Circle up. Just taking a nap. Oh, that's good, actually. I'm glad I did that next to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Okay, so yeah, dude, it would be sick if he could figure out a way to like make that work. You can't do anything as those are, but it'd be cool if he could find a way to do like 2v1, you know? That'd be sick. Then we'll do a nice little pose for the camera. Can't zoom out any further, but that's like perfect scale. That's like almost perfect. A little bit bigger in my opinion. There you go. I can't do the camera tilt because it'll break the character. But it's sick. Just the little things that he did really makes me excited for this project. I love that like when you run, he just like takes off, like really giving like a sense of like floating and stuff. You power up while you're flying. And then yeah, you can go Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan again. Or Super Saiyan 5. I like that they did like, I don't know if Dragon Ball GT was like a big inspiration from him, but it feels like the animations are like, you know, some of the old animations from Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. But this is, I mean, as far as like another build, I'm super excited that he decided to let this out to the public at 75,000 subscribers. I'm going to put a link for his channel so you guys can actually get this if you need to. It's free to download, but getting it from his channel is the best way. And that's where I picked it up. I picked it up on emudshit's channel. But Jesus, man, like this thing, if he just had like more people, more resources, like I could see this thing being like a bid for power, like replacement. If this could replace bid for power for like, you know, a Dragon Ball project, I would play it almost every day. I'd play it every day. Speaking of that, let me just fly around a little bit more. This is a lot more fun than you guys can imagine. We'll load into Dragon Ball Online really quick for those. Oh yeah, Solar Flare still works. That's right. So let's load into Dragon Ball Online really quick. I want to show you guys something interesting. So this is a project that I was following years ago when it first came out. I thought that, you know, this was going to be the end-all be-all for Dragon Ball games, and it sort of kind of is. Not really, but I mean, it sort of kind of is. So I'll make a new character for you guys because I've been playing this. I've been playing this pretty religiously for the past few days. Just to show you the customization possibilities that are here, that are ready for you. So that's my level 18 human. Let's just go to a new character. So yeah, let's zoom in like that. So I mean, they kept the art really clean. The cell shaded thing is amazing. You have 3 different races that you can choose. You can choose human, male, or female, and then they have 2 different classes in each. You have the martial artists for human, fighters who specialize in martial arts, comparable to characters like Yamcha and Krillin. Then you have the spiritualist, more like Chaozu and Tien, who can use more key-based stuff, key-based attacks. And then, like I said, you have male and female and multiple different types of models that you can choose from it. You have Namex, which are all male. No surprise. But you have the Dragon Clan, the Warrior Clan, or Warrior Clan and Dragon Clan. So Piccolo and Dende. But then you do have some really cool customizations for Namekians that you can do. I personally like the overgrown antlers. I just think it looks dope. And then like, you know, when you do get your adult form, I think it'd look pretty cool. You have different face types, really just eye types, but some really cool looking um, options that you can go with. So, I mean, like, that looks pretty cool. And then you have Majin's male and female. So, oh, and then you have, I'm sorry, for the class, you have Mighty Majin and then Wonder Majin. So basically fighter, key-based attacks and stuff like that. And again, they have a bunch of different customizations that you can use. With some almost dreadlock looking stuff in there. That's kind of cool. And then yeah, then they have the obviously happy Majin face, which is pretty exciting. But I mean, humans have the same blood. At this point in the timeline, most humans have same blood, which is kind of strange. So if you pick a human, you can go Super Saiyan. You have the ability to go Super Saiyan. Namekians and Majins don't, but I mean they have other really cool stuff that's in there. I've been primarily playing as a human. I did make a Namekian just because Piccolo is my favorite character, especially in Super. I hope he gets more screen time, and I hope he gets a really cool boost for the Omniversal tournament. But I mean, I would, if I were you guys, I'd start off with a human, unless you just really like playing one of the other two races, to kind of just get the overall feel for it. But we'll just make like a generic human. We'll make a human. We'll go with the ponytail. We'll make it black. And we'll give those are 18's eyes right there. 18 and 17. Let's go with this, and then yeah. Alright, we'll just random it up until we find something cool. Why not? Let's just change his eye color. Yeah, why not? That'll be fun. And his name will be okay. Alright. So, and then yeah, you just hop into the world, pick a channel, you have 5 different servers, and then you're all set. So these are all going to be in. So the big thing about this game is that it was made in Korea, but the language is basically in Chinese and Korean. So we're just going to skip that for now, because it doesn't. When you get into the game, there's English. So we're just going to kind of jump right in there so I can show you guys like a few minutes of gameplay and show you kind of how the MMO system works in the Dragon Ball world. But there you go. There's the character there. Alright, so then it walks you through on how to use your stuff. Down here, what these things are, what the buttons are, and things like that. So that's your mini-map, and under your mini-map, we'll toggle the mini-map. Chat windows down here, you can hit enter and then test if you'd like. Movement of the camera, if you click and drag, it moves it. Now here's the tricky part. The left mouse button moves you. So when you click, you move with the left mouse button. And if you click and drag with the right mouse button, it pans the character. If you click and drag with the left mouse, it pans the camera, very similar to other MMOs. WASD is the movement method. So it's good to go, and then you get your checkpoint here. These checkpoints are going to be pretty frequent, and as you'll see, that's going to come up here in a bit. It's going to be extremely frequent. Alright, so the orange button's going to be your main like menu tree. You have a skill tree here that you can put points into as you level up. You have... sorry, it's asking me to just put this in there. So you have to click and then move. And then... oh, there we go. So close out of that. But let's go back to the skill tree really quick. Can I? We can't. Okay. But you can level up the skill tree and stuff like that. This is your character loadout. You'll be able to change your gear just like in any other MMO. You can pre-inspect your character. There's a crafting menu as well. I haven't crafted anything yet, but you know, we'll see. Oh, and then you have a scouter that you can equip or not equip. So if you right-click, it'll quick attach it and move it between windows. So here's the skill tree. You can put points in there as you level up. So for fights, you can either tab to target, or you can just click on it to fight. Now I would right click to fight. The left click does work too. But I would right click to fight. And then for this guy, we're gonna use the ability to just press 1 and it has a short cooldown. There you go. So item pickups are with right click, or you can hot bar a pickup. So you can, like, I bound mine to F1. These are the guides if you need help. H for help, and then what over here. So picking up a quest is very similar to any other MMO. You right click, you'll have the quest loaded here for you, and then you'll have another character talk to you for a second. Alright, let's see if I can just breeze through this. So you're in the future. You're. Oh no, this is right when Raditz shows up. That's right. I forgot. You jump around so much in this that it's kind of strange. Apparently, this game set the framework for Xenoverse, especially with like the time traveling element, and Trunks helping you out, moving around, and jumping back and forth between different parts of the story. Trunks! I don't like the Time Ranger Trunks. I'm not a big fan of it. Just give me the good Trunks back with the black tank top and the black pants. Or GT Trunks. That's just my personal opinion. But I guess we can end it here because I don't want to get too far into the story, but you guys got a good idea how it works. So on that note, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Just a short video on some of the Dragon Ball games that I'm playing now that are not Xenoverse 2. Feel free to click on the link for Emud's build. I'll also link Dragon Ball Online down below so you guys can download it and play it. Like I said, there's only 5 servers. They're pretty poppin' these days. They're going to be pushing it from the pre-beta that they're into an actual like beta and like release. But you know, support these guys because they're trying to make games that Dragon Ball fans can really enjoy, like true Dragon Ball experiences. And you know, while Dragon Ball Unreal might take a little bit longer to make, Emud's doing a really good job of putting us in a different environment for like the Dragon Ball thing. They're trying to make it a little bit more real, trying to make it a little bit more gritty, I guess. And then Dragon Ball Online is just, I mean, why wouldn't you want an MMO that, like, Dragon Ball MMO and Pokemon MMO are like the two things that need to happen. And you know, I've been loosely following this project since it came out, and you know, the day it came out, I was living in Korea and I couldn't get the account. You needed like a Korean bank account to open the account to play. So it just sort of like minimized the amount of players in there. But I've been super excited about it since day one. So I'll link you guys. Click on the links. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. That'd be super dope. Definitely subscribe to Emud. Give him some love, and I'll check you guys later. So thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.